Oh, homosexuals, I am going through it, but god damn did I put in the effort. This is going to be a little bit of a quicker one. You know, doing 4 12-hour shifts in a row, day 3 right now. I kind of have no time ever to do anything right now. So I'm just trying to find the time to make sure I eat my meals, do my homework, go to gym, go to work again. All the better, you know. I love being productive. I love going back and forth. But goddamn, you know, 1 or 2 shifts in a row, I can do that great. That 3rd and 4th shift, man, I need a minute, you know. But there's always time, you know. It's a goddamn fallacy it's a falsehood to tell yourself that there's not enough time to do something that you are genuinely passionate about, like me doing these videos, doing the lifts, having fun, making myself better, you know. That's what I've at least learned, because if I can work 12-hour shifts every single day, do college full-time, my work's full-time, by the way, oh shit, and do my workouts the same way I've been doing them without having to take away from it, yeah, I'm pretty fucking happy, you know. That's me putting in the best effort that I can do. Now, if I had to add more than this, I don't know. I'd have to start limiting my efforts in certain areas, but I'm doing great, you know. I really pushed it today. Everything felt really good once I got going. The warm-ups on snatch actually felt really bad because, again, with these 12-hour shifts, I had to do a lot of homework today. So I only actually got 4.5 hours of sleep after my last 12-hour shift, getting home at like 8 in the morning. And, you know, it's really not good to deny that kind of sleep. I most of the time would at least do 6 to 7, try to get to 8 if I have time. But it's just, you've got to make sacrifices sometimes. And it's either the gym's suffering or my sleep schedule and my energy is going to suffer. Just for today, you know, I'm obviously not going to have this be a habit. So I had to take that risk, you know, and it's one of those things where it's more so a purposeful risk, you know, it's calculated. It's not just me something doing random for shits and fucking giggles, you know. I got to 205 today and I was already feeling like I had to start whipping under the bar, and that's just because I was really low in energy. I also I didn't record it because I didn't feel like it, but I did my active rest day yesterday, and yeah, I got to make sure I take down some of the effort and the volume I was doing, because it was a little too much effort for what I needed to take back for today's workout, for sure. I probably could have gone heavier today, comfortably, if I had done so. But again, that's just what we learn from. It's what we better ourselves through. And I managed, regardless, to absolutely smash through my fucking threshold, you know, the barrier of my... It's that barrier of, am I doing too little or am I doing too much? And I really got in that sweet spot. I hit that groove once I started focusing on taking advantage of my heightened fatigue by mastering my form at those lower than usual weights. And 205 is not even a low weight. You know, I say that it's just because I'm used to going heavier. But I got to remind myself, it's still heavy, you know? And I did 5 triples, you know? And I wasn't planning on this program to really need to go over 3 if my fatigue was fine. But again, this is what we learn. I didn't realize that my fatigue would take this much of a toll, especially with the new job. So we're learning, you know. I feel like I'm reintroducing myself to my physical body every single day, because that's how it is. You're never the same person every day. You got to adapt in the moment. That's why I'm really liking this program, where I'm putting in that maximum effort and really driving through, but at the weights that I can confidently drive through, you know. There's no point in doing a weight I'm not confident in, because then it's just going to fuck up my whole fucking flow, you know? Otherwise, overhead squat felt great. I got to 2 sets on 235 because I was pretty gassed for my snatches reasonably. And I sat there and I'm like, you know what? I know I got energy for one more, and this is why I'm sticking at lower weights. I can try last set because I am confident at a lower weight than whether or not I'd be trying to think of pushing one extra top set by adding an extra 5 pounds on. You know, it's not worth it in that way, at least not for what I'm trying to do right now. And God damn it, I pushed through. Don't get me wrong, my tendons were flared, but I got through, and that's what's fucking important. As you can imagine, I am absolutely, you know, core is glass castle, like absolutely exploded by the time I get to the snatch pulls. But regardless, I put in good effort. I've been fixing my form. I did not remember to keep my head or I keep my eyes trained on a small object in front of me like I would do on normal snatches, so that I would focus more on the pull rather than randomly whipping for the warm-up sets. But when I got to my working sets, or I think it was at 315 where I realized I wasn't doing it, really locked that shit in, and you can tell the difference of how much arms I'm using. You know, it's a great fucking thing. Oh, that's wonderful. There's a parking spot open. Oh, don't you just fucking love it when you go have a great fucking workout and then there's a free parking spot open right at your work, right in front of the door where you got to go in? Oh. Now I get to talk to you guys a little bit more. I stress a little bit in the moment. I work good under pressure, and I can get through that. I can push through my threshold. I can take advantage of my low energy and do my absolute best no matter what. But goddamn, like when you really put in that effort and you not so much over stress or overanalyze, but just, you know, it's taking on that stress as an advantage, as a power, rather than it's something that disadvantages you. You know, because I see it as a way to push myself further, and if I can make it through today, as long as I keep taking the next step forward, even if I don't know what's gonna happen, the next time I come in, I'm gonna be able to do it twice as fucking hard with that much more passion and purpose behind it, you know, and that experience and knowledge travels so much further when you get to use it in that way. And damn, I'm happy for it. I am really burnt out now because of the lack of sleep and how much especially my low back got pretty gassed today, because it's snatch day. My low back's gonna get hit pretty hard no matter what I do. As long as I keep it tight and locked in, we're all good. It's great strength to pack on for my squats and just catching any sort of weight. But I'm just taking one step at a time, relearning how to break through my limitations, and that does not mean maxing out by any means. It's adapting to what your body's capable in that moment, realizing where you can put your strengths. Even if I'm like, let's say tomorrow, because of all this work I'm doing, 4 hours of sleep, this hard workout, the harder rest day than I needed to be, let's say tomorrow I come in, I got power clean and jerks and normal back squat, no pause reps. So it's a pretty strenuous day, so it's okay if I just go in and do maybe like 2 working sets, 2 or 3 at the most, of my exercises tomorrow, even though I'm doing 2 main exercises. And it would typically be an easier day. It's just, that's what my body's going to need to be adapted to. And who knows, maybe me pushing through this threshold right now is going to get me to the point where I don't have to be as fatigued tomorrow, But through my experience, it's going to be a bit of a, I'm probably going to be pretty fucking tired. I'm going to do my absolute best to get 8 hours of sleep when I get home. Honestly, I might take a little cat nap while I'm at work, because from, I want to say 2 or 3 in the morning until almost 5, you're kind of just making sure the patients are all right. And you get that internal clock turned on, dude, there's no stopping you. Every 15 minutes on the dot, my brain's like, go check on the patients. I get back, instantly clocked out. But I'm doing great. I'm pushing through, and that's what matters. Physically, I'm definitely going to have to give it a 9.5, honestly. I was going to say 4 or 5, but we're going to give it the 5, because I really pushed through. And not only that, my form and confidence got better every set, I really managed to make the most of it today, and that's what I really want to do. And especially in this new program I'm doing, where I'm trying to emphasize my core, my form, my technique over my strength. I'm very proud of what I managed to accomplish today. Other than that, mentally, I can't fucking complain. I think this is one of those rare days where I'm fully, I'll give it a 9.45, because it's the only reason it's not fully aligned with my physical is because of the excess work I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna make sure I maintain my sleep schedule for tomorrow and see where I can go from there, and just enjoy the moment. I spend too much time every now and then just really thinking about whether or not shit's working, or if I'm doing my best, or if I'm wasting potential. And you really can't think about it that way. You really just gotta lock that shit in and try your absolute fucking best. Like I've been doing my reverse incline treadmills every workout. Dude, I had I think it was like 620 when I finished my last working set, and I was like, planning in my head. I'm like, I just got to keep moving. If I stop, then I'm not going to be able to know if I can do it or not. And I just got to put in every fucking step of the way so that I know if I can get there or not. And I just ran over that damn treadmill, did my 3 minutes of backward walking, feeling out my quads, getting my knee tendon working, went and changed, ran out to my car, and look at me here. I'm sitting parked in front of my work with 4 minutes to spare, damn it. It's a wonderful feeling when you just allow yourself to have faith in what is possible through your own individual, unique efforts, man. I'm telling you, most of you can push through that threshold if you really wanted to. It's just whether or not you have the confidence to put your faith in that, you know? Yesterday was honestly more strenuous than today, even though I was just doing a little active rest workout, because I ended up getting my 8 hours of sleep when I didn't want to. I barely got any homework done, and I didn't get to the gym till 5:30. So I had to do my workout in less than 40 minutes and then go to work. So yeah, I was pushing it yesterday. So I'm making progress. I'm doing better. I'm going to keep getting my planning and my scheduling better and better and better every single fucking day, you know, because that's what I really care about. But I've just been enjoying the motions, you know. It's good to see that I'm making progress, and it's not solely biased toward how heavy I get to go. So when I was doing the Rep Max program, I kept thinking, okay, I did 225 this week. I have to at least do 235 next week. And it sets you up for failure, because even though it's a good goal, if you can treat it as a hope, when you put that obligation and that expectation on it, you are going to get in there, feel slightly not as where you want to be, and it's just going to fuck you up. Not only physically, but mentally as well. It's going to fuck you up, man. It's tough. I know it's hard to not want to always hit those goals and do your absolute best, but you really got to give yourself that room to grow. I don't give a shit if I'm power clean and jerking 200 pounds tomorrow, even though that's light as shit. If that's what my body's got to do, that's what I got to do. Because if I can do great form and great technique with confidence at that lighter weight, that will carry over twice as much as opposed to me doing a crazy heavy top single for no fucking reason other than to soothe my ego and my expectations toward the future. Live in the goddamn present. Enjoy the lifts that you're doing today and just do your best. You know? That's all I got. I got work in literally 2 minutes, so I got to get in there. But I really appreciate you guys hearing me out. You know, I had a lot to talk about, but we're making strides, damn it. We're doing good, and I'm going to continue to grow off of this, you know, this spurt of enjoyment, you know, this spurt of passion. But let me know how the lifts and lives have been going. You know I love hearing about it. And I will be back tomorrow with power clean jerk and back squat once again. I'll be in the shed. So I know you guys been liking the show a little bit, so don't worry. I love the shed too. We're going to get back in there. And I love you guys. See ya.